Hi, this is Jack. I just wanted to show you an example of something that I'm checking out on the Friday Traffic Report. Trying this out and seeing how many more opt-ins I can get from the 3,000 some visitors I get monthly directly to my homepage. So you'll notice that this is the homepage of Friday Traffic Report now. You can go to FridayTrafficReport.com and check it out. It might be different because I'm just going to test different things. And I wanted to do the simplest version of a homepage, a static homepage that you can do so I can show you exactly how to do it, get started, and not do anything so complicated that it's too intimidating and you don't want to do it. This is very, very easy what I've done here. And so what we're going to do is just check this out. What I have here is a very large graphic. You can make this graphic in many different programs. It's easier. It makes it look a lot better. It doesn't look like a blog post. You can control where everything goes without having to do HTML code and tables and things like that. You can use any kind of font that you want. So that's a really good way. It's how you make Facebook landing pages too, with very large graphics, so you don't have to mess with HTML or FBML coding or iframes or anything like that. So I have a call to action here. Keep up on the latest in the blog marketing, social marketing, get in the loop, sign up right now. Then under this is where the graphic ends, and I just put my Aweber form here. You can go into Aweber or whatever you use for your mailing list and usually get all kinds of different form templates. Aweber has all kinds of form templates anyway. So I just used that. I took the header off of it so that it was just the sign up form, because I've said everything I want to say in the graphic. This is just the sign up form. And then I went to Facebook and grabbed a Facebook what they call a plugin. It's not technically a plugin in the sense of WordPress because you can put it anywhere. They give you the code for this. So that's what I decided to do with my front page so far. I really want to get a lot of people signed up on the list, of course. That's where I'll send out updates on the latest Friday Traffic Report podcasts and news, and be able to send affiliate offers, things like that. And my second big goal right now for Friday Traffic Report is to grow the number of fans that we have for our fan page. I also left comments open on this page because I'd like to encourage people to come here and say what they think about the Friday Traffic Report in general. I want to have that social proof here. So that's my reason for leaving that there. You may not want to do that. You may want to leave comments off, and of course you can just easily turn comments off on your pages, so that's no big deal, and this wouldn't show up down here. So they really only have a couple of things to do here. Number one, and most important, is sign up before they even see the Facebook thing. Since I've already liked this, the button doesn't show up like it would for a visitor who hasn't liked the Friday Traffic Report yet. There's many different uses for your homepage, but I would have to encourage everyone that the number one thing that you want to be doing with your blog is to build your email list. That's big time. It's really affects how much money your blog can make as an affiliate, selling your own products, whatever you're going to be doing, whatever you wanted to create the blog for in the first place. You really got to build that email list. And for me, my second most important thing is keeping in touch with everybody on Facebook. In my market, everybody's on Facebook. So it's a really important thing to me. Now, you have to make those decisions for yourself. So how did I do this? All right, let's go in the back end and check this out. This is the page that I made. First thing that you're going to do is create a page called Home. And then you're going to put your graphic in. This is the code for the graphic, and this is an iframe, so I can't go into visual or it'll break this iframe code, but this is the code that they give you at Facebook to make that plugin below. So the page is done, and I just create that page. Just name it Home. That's the only title that you want in there, is Home. And put in the content that you want to be there and click on Publish. The next thing that you want to do is create a page called Blog, and you can see here I've already got that created, but I'll show you what's going on here. This page doesn't have anything on it because you just need this to tell WordPress what page to show your blog posts in when somebody clicks on the navigation link up here for blog. So you just have to create a blank page with the word blog in the top of it. You could also say news or anything else. This one isn't particular. It doesn't have to be blog. It can be latest news or updates or whatever you want it to be. Typically, when people are looking for news or whatever, they're looking for blogs. So when you click on this in your navigation, it goes to where you used to go when you landed on the Friday traffic report. Where most people go on most blogs, because nobody does, or very, very few people do static pages. So there you go. It's really just that simple. You may have to, depending on what your blog is like, what your theme is like, add your page to the top. I did. I have thesis, and I had to make sure that thesis showed in my navigation now blog, because it wasn't necessary before. You didn't need, you were already on it when you landed on FridayTrafficReport.com. Now you have to go to the page blog to see that. Otherwise, when you land on FridayTrafficReport.com now, this is what everybody sees. Like I said, I get about 3,000 visits to the home page every month. The vast majority of my traffic goes to inner pages. So what you're doing this for is for everybody who's new. Of course, those 3,000 people are finding my raw link straight to Friday Traffic Report from blog comments, from signatures that I have for forums all over the place, for all kinds of stuff. And it's about 10% of my traffic that goes here. And with that 10%, I want a drastic increase in the number of opt-ins. And I'm absolutely sure I'm going to get it with this, because look at the difference. This versus everybody landing on this. Now they're going to go straight to the content. And there's all kinds of things in the sidebar to distract them, which is fine when they're in the content after they've opted in. That's what I want them to do. So, you know, that's fine. The sidebar is fine. I don't have my email opt-in on the sidebar because I have a pop-up, and it's not showing because I've already gone through the cookies. I've already seen it a certain number of times, and I use the pop-ups at Aweber, pop-up forms there. So that's how I get people to join my list throughout the site. So that saved me some space here on the sidebar, and I could, you know, do my blog success ad right at the top. And that's why I don't have an opt-in. Otherwise, if you're not doing that, you definitely need to keep your opt-in front and center somewhere on your site. If you're not doing a pop-up, it needs to be one of the biggest things on the sidebar, one of the most eye-catching things. So that's how you do a homepage, a static homepage, versus everybody just landing on your blog when they first come to your domain. Go to Google Analytics and make sure that you know how much traffic your homepage is getting. See right here, it's about 10% of my overall traffic or whatever land directly on my URL and directly on my main domain. And so 3,231 people, that average per month. What I want to see is a much bigger number of those people opting in, which I know I'm going to get because I'm not offering them anything else except for liking me on Facebook or commenting on that page. There's only the navigation at the top could take them anywhere else in the site. So most people who are interested in the things that page is getting traffic for, of course, are going to be great candidates for opting in. And the only other thing that I'll do after that is check and see if different graphics, different calls to action, different offers. Like, I'm really not offering anything for free other than staying in the loop and just making the show itself as exciting as possible. And so we'll see how that does. If their self-interest in blog marketing, social marketing, internet marketing, industry news, gadgets, and more is sufficient, and that's getting them to opt in at a rate of 10% or more, which is a good starting point. But you can, a good landing page can go all the way. We've had landing pages go up to 70% opt-ins. Typically, you're going to have to offer them something more than just staying in touch. You're going to have to offer them a bribe. So whatever your offer is, know that you need to tweak it. Know that you need to monitor it inside your analytics. Make sure how much traffic it's getting. You can even set up goals here so that when people go through the opt-in form, you're able to track what they're doing, how many people come to your page, and how many people actually opt in. That's very important. You can do that through analytics and any other sufficient software for tracking your stats. So that's it. That's how you make a static front page.